to get nervous? Or is it time to get excited? What's going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to a brand new LEGO game video. And yes, today we got a lot to talk about. But of course, before we dive into all the news, please don't forget to go on ahead and scroll on down and hit that thumbs up button. That would be very much appreciated. Thank you guys so very much for your kindness and your continued support. Let's aim for 1,000 likes. And of course, without further ado, let's dive on in. So what are we talking about today? Why is it time to get nervous if you're a LEGO games fan? Well, because we were all expecting that at the upcoming Summer Games Fest, which, you know what, let me pause right here and rewind a little bit for those of you that maybe are not aware. What is Summer Games Fest? It is the closest thing that we have today to E3, where essentially it is one of those events that if you're a video game fan, if gaming is your hobby, that is going to be a very, very exciting day, because we're expecting tons and tons of game trailers, new game announcements, new gameplay for older game announcements, and much more. It's just a really fun and exciting event, and it will be taking place this upcoming Friday, June 6th. Now, of course, with that being said, you might be wondering, hey Blitz, why exactly are we supposed to be nervous if we're LEGO game fans with Summer Games Fest? Well, because with this upcoming event, I think a lot of us were predicting that we would see an announcement for finally the brand new LEGO game from TT Games. Now, of course, we have not seen a brand new LEGO game from TT Games in coming up on close to 3.5 years now, which is pretty dang astonishing. I mean, don't forget, there was a world not that long ago where we were getting multiple LEGO titles every single year. And now it seems like we're going to be possibly getting much more fleshed out and bigger, more ambitious LEGO games. But because of that ambition and because of scaling up these games to this kind of greater level, it seems like we will be needing to wait a little bit longer than we're used to for these releases. Now, of course, the worry comes in when we started to see the official trailer for Summer Games Fest, which does not feature any LEGO games in it. But then even furthermore, when we saw Jeff Keighley, the host of Summer Games Fest, tweet out this image right here. It's a banner that essentially showcases a lot of the partners that will be attending or showing games during Summer Games Fest. And if you look at this list right here and you scan it through, you will not spot TT Games, nor will you spot the company that owns the parent company for TT Games is Warner Brothers Interactive, and they don't appear on this list as well. Now, the one kind of saving grace here is that in his own tweet, Jeff Keighley does say that this year they are expecting to have more than 60 partners attending Summer Games Fest. And if you go ahead and actually count each individual company on this image, which I did do, there are 56 of them in total, which means that there is a possibility of a few more exciting reveals maybe being part of a round 2 reveal, because you'll notice that obviously the very top of this image also does say 2025 partners round 1. So the implication there is that maybe Warner Brothers would be included in a round 2 hosting. That's really kind of, I think, what a lot of us are hoping for. So hopefully that will be the saving grace where we would possibly get a reveal of Warner Brothers attending the show. But regardless, it got a lot of us nervous about the fact that we did not see them here. So because of that, it kind of makes you think, like, are we actually not going to get an announcement for a LEGO game during Summer Games Fest? And I'm starting to kind of lean towards the idea that, yes, there will not be a LEGO game revealed during Summer Games Fest, which is a bummer, because trust me, I'm right there with you there, standing in line, waiting, hoping to finally get a reveal of what TT Games has been cooking up in their labs for the last 3 or so years. And when the heck could we actually get to play these dang games, or this dang game? So yes, that would of course be a bummer. However, I then went ahead and started to think to myself, you know what? There is another show that is happening just 2 days after Summer Games Fest, and that would be the Xbox Games Showcase. Now, I know that you're probably thinking to yourself, Blitz, why in the heck would Xbox go ahead and reveal a brand new LEGO game? Well, if we rewind the clock and we talk about the last LEGO game that was revealed, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, the last proper LEGO game revealed, since obviously I'm talking about the games made by TT Games themselves, that was LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, And if you remember who was the marketing partner for that particular game, that would be Xbox. So it got me thinking, you know what? Warner Brothers not attending Summer Games Fest does not mean that we will not be seeing a brand new LEGO game announced this weekend. However, it just might simply not be happening at the Summer Games Fest event itself. It might be happening at the Xbox event, which would possibly confirm that maybe they have some sort of an ongoing partnership between Xbox and Warner Brothers / TT Games for their LEGO game releases. So that essentially, usually we see a lot of third-party games will have some sort of a partnership with either Microsoft or PlayStation to be their marketing partner for that particular game. And the same thing could apply for this brand new LEGO game. And then of course, we also have the topic at hand of what the heck will this game actually be? Will it be a brand new LEGO Marvel game? No. I still believe that the two most likely genres / intellectual properties that would get LEGO-fied is going to be LEGO Harry Potter or LEGO Batman / LEGO DC. I still believe that those will be the two most likely candidates to be announced / released. I personally really hope and pray that it ends up being LEGO Batman / LEGO DC, since I care about that property way more and I would much prefer to get a new entry in that lineup. But again, I also understand that with Hogwarts Legacy making as much money as it did, it makes sense that there might be a brand new LEGO Harry Potter game on the horizon as well. But now the ball is in your court. Do you think that we will be getting a brand new LEGO game revealed this weekend? Let me clarify. Do you think that we will be getting a brand new LEGO game revealed made by TT Games this weekend? Leave your prediction down in the comment section below. That way, when Summer Games Fest is happening and when the Xbox Games Showcase is happening, you could come back to this video and see, hey, look, I told you so. I was right. I made a correct prediction about whether or not it would happen. I'm going to go ahead and say it will be happening this weekend. But again, I will be shifting my prediction away from Summer Games Fest and towards the Xbox Games Showcase. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys during those particular streams. I'll be doing a live co-stream for both events, so hopefully I'll see you guys here for the live reactions. Of course, in addition to that, not only can you leave the prediction of whether or not we are getting a new LEGO game, actually make it more difficult on yourself and leave a prediction about which LEGO game will it be. So I am going to try to will it into existence, and I will say that we are going to be getting a new LEGO Batman game this weekend being announced. And of course, like always, guys, like I mentioned at the very top of the video, don't forget to go on ahead and scroll on down, smash that thumbs up button. Let's hope and pray that this weekend is finally going to be a fruitful one for all of us LEGO Games fans. Hopefully, this is finally the time that we get to find out what TT Games has been cooking up. Of course, like I mentioned a little earlier, I'll catch you guys on that stream. You all have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Peace out. I'll see y'all later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.